Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed and here I am with the latest and updated news for 1st June 2023. Nepal wants to attract Indian investment in energy sector, seeks alternative air routes. Nepal wants to attract more Indian investment in its energy sector, specifically for the development of hydropower. Nepal's Foreign Minister N.P. Saw said on May 31, underlining that the Himalayan nation wants a power deal with India so that it can export electricity to Bangladesh as well as by utilizing the Indian grid. Foreign Minister Mr. Saw, who is accompanying Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Daha Prachanda on a 4-day official visit, also told PTI that a wide range of issues including trade, transit, connectivity and border issue will be covered during bilateral talks. Khalistani supporters heckle Rahul Gandhi at an event in United States. Rahul Gandhi was speaking at the Mohabbat Ki Dukaan event organized by Indian Overseas Congress USA in Santa Clara when some people from the audience started raising slogans against him and the Gandhi family in connection with the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi was heckled by a group of Khalistani supporters who raised slogans against him and briefly interrupted his speech during an event in Santa Clara in the US state of California. Germany arrests 7 alleged members of network that helped finance Islamic State. 7 people were arrested in raids across Germany on May 31 against members of a network that helped finance the Islamic State extremist group activities in Syria, prosecutors said. The suspect, 4 women and 3 men with German, Turkish, Moroccan and Kosovo citizenship were arrested in 5 German states while investigators searched 90 properties in Germany and 1 in the Netherlands, federal prosecutor said in a statement. Germany orders to close off 4 out of 5 Russian consulates in tit-for-tat move. The German government said Wednesday that it has told Russia to close 4 out of 5 consulates in Germany in a tit-for-tat move after Moscow set a limit for the number of staff at the German embassy and related bodies in Russia. Foreign Minister spokesperson Christopher Berger told reporters in Berlin that the measure is intended to create a party of personnel and structure between the two countries. The Russian government recently said that an upper limit of 350 German government officials, including those working in culture bodies and schools, can remain in Russia. Berger said this means Germany will have to shut its consulate in Ekaterinburg, Novosibirsk and Kaliningrad by November. Only the embassy in Moscow and the consulate in St. Petersburg will remain open, he said. He said Russia will be allowed to continue operating the embassy in Berlin and one further consulate after the end of the year. World's biggest floating water park open in Saudi Arabia. Beat the heat this summer in Jeddah with a visit to the world's biggest floating water park recently opened by German company Vivid Sport and local Saudi partner Blue Limits. Speaking to Arab News at the Saudi Entertainment and Amusement Summit and Expo in Riyadh, Vidbit founder Robert Sirjak said that the layout of Pure Beach is King Abdullah Economy City spelled out the letter Saudi Arabia, adding, "We are more than proud to have broken a record again and we are so happy that it is in Saudi Arabia." Try to think of our floating water park as a floating playground where you can climb, slide, swing, crawl, chase after your best friend and then jump and dive into the water. He said the Pure Beach is 600 meters wide and 120 meters long. It accommodates 600 people at the same time. That's a lot of smiles, selfie, movement and exhilaration all at the same time, and it is for people of all ages, he said. Philippine lawmakers approved $8.9 billion sovereign wealth fund. National government will be the biggest contributor to the 500 billion peso Maharlika investment fund. Private financial institution and corporation will also be allowed to invest. Indian Congress Party Rahul Gandhi in United States, he said, BJP threatening people and misusing government agencies. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has taken a swipe at the ruling BJP government, saying it is threatening the people and misusing the country agencies as he addressed a gathering of the Indian diaspora here. Speaking at an event in Santa Clara, California on Tuesday, May 30, Mr. Gandhi said the BJP and the RSS are controlling all the instruments of politics in India. Pakistan court extended Imran Khan's bail plea in Al-Qadir Trust corruption case for 3 days. Islamabad High Court on May 31 extended former Prime Minister Imran Khan bails in the Al-Qadir Trust corruption case for 3 days and directed him to approach the relevant accountability court. The order was issued by a division bench headed by Justice Mayangul Hassan Aurangzeb. China warns of artificial intelligence risk, call for beefed up national security measures. China's ruling Communist Party is calling for beefed up national security measures, highlighting risk from artificial intelligence. New Zealand Airline is asking passengers to weigh in before their flights. New Zealand's national airline is asking passengers to weigh in after checking in for international flights from Auckland International Airport. Air New Zealand wants to weigh 10,000 passengers during the month-long survey, but the numbers won't be flashing up on scales for all to see, it promised, and will remain anonymous even to staff. It's all part of requirement by the Civil Aviation Authority. the country's industry watchdog, to help calculate the weight and balance of planes before takeoff. It's a regulatory requirement for us to know the weight of everything that goes on the aircraft, and there is a good reason for that, said Alistair James, the airline's load control improvement specialist. To fly safely and efficiently, we need to be able to calculate the weight and balance of the aircraft each and every time we fly, he said. James added that passengers have nothing to worry about. There is no weight shown on the screen anywhere, it just captured and goes straight into the computer. They will also separately place their luggage on a scale for weighing. This is not the first time the airline is asking passengers to do so, with customer on domestic flight asked to weigh in a couple of years ago. Australian military bans alcohol after Afghan war crimes inquiry. The Australian military has banned alcohol on operation and exercise following an inquiry that linked consumption to war crime during the country's involvement in Afghanistan, as per the Times reported on Wednesday. A long-running inquiry into war crimes committed by Special Force Operative released its report in 2020, finding that a secret pub at the unit's base in Afghanistan led to frequent drinking. New rule imposed by Defense Chief will see a total ban on alcohol consumption on overseas deployment, an update to earlier guidance that was ignored by member of Australia's SAS. The unit is accused of carrying out 39 murders over a series of deployments to Afghanistan, with a new task force said to be gathering information to be used in prosecution. The 2020 report by Judge Paul Brereton for the Inspector General of the Australian Defence Force revealed the existence of an informal pub located at the SAS base in Afghanistan. That's all in today's headlines. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more important headlines around the world, keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and hit the bell icon to receive notification.